What's going on, guys? Cosmic Collector here, and in today's video we'll be unboxing the Masterlise Plus Son Goku and Krillin statues. These are the Ichibansho Goku and Krillin training section statues. I had already received these once the Fantastic Adventures 2 Goku and Krillin went up for pre-order. I really like the scene and design of that statue, so I went ahead and pre-ordered that as well, but I'm still excited to check these out. If you want to request a certain review to see next, popping up on the screen now are the figures I have in hand and will be reviewing here on the channel. So just let me know down in the comments what you'd like to see first, and I'll make that video next. And if you're not already, go and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of those videos. Here's a quick look at the bottom of the box. And here's the top. Now let's go and jump into the unboxing. Alright, now that we have everything unboxed, it looks like the figures come fully assembled. We just have to attach the stands. We'll start with Krillin. This larger one should be his, and it'll clip into place around the back of his feet. Alright, now we can attach Goku's stand. This one's a lot smaller, so it should just clip onto the side of his foot. Like so. I just realized I left Goku's tail in the box, but it should just notch into place. Alright, now that we have everything fully assembled, let's go and take a closer look.
So who are you anyway? His pupil? Yeah, I'm Goku.
Overall, these two statues came out great. They nailed the paint and sculpt, and they're a lot larger than I was expecting. I love that they released these two as a pair, as opposed to selling them individually. Masterlise is slowly becoming my favorite line of figures, and they did a great job capturing the unique style and design of OG Dragon Ball. These statues are based off the scene where Goku and Krillin first meet Master Roshi. This is when they first ask to be trained by him, so we can see they're still in their pre-martial arts tournament attire and have not yet been given their weighted turtle shells from training. These two look great next to each other, and I love their poses. Let's go ahead and take a look at them individually first. Starting off with Krillin, they nailed his sculpt and design, and I love the facial expression they gave him. They nailed the sculpt of his monk outfit, and they did a great job bringing each layer of clothing to life. Even though this figure's a lot more stylized than some of the other Masterlise statues, they did a great job capturing all the various ripples and folds throughout his outfit. They sculpted it to look like the material's actually being compressed underneath his belt and the straps on his back, really adding to the attention to detail. And his rolled up sleeves also look great. I love how large Krillin's face is, and they nailed the shape of his bald head. They perfectly captured Krillin's likeness and expression, and they nailed the stylized design of his larger ears, eyebrows, and mouth. Overall, this is an incredible Krillin statue, and it looks like it jumped straight out of the anime. Switching over to Goku, they did a great job capturing his chubbier build, and his clothing also came out great. Just like with Krillin's clothes, we can see the creases around his belt, They did a great job giving them a baggier look. His belt is also really well sculpted, and they did a great job sculpting the bow and knot in front. I love that they included Goku's power pole with the statue. The rope it's attached to slings over his torso, and the sculpt and texture came out great. The design of his power pole is very simple, but it still adds a nice pop of color to his design. Goku's tail also came out great. I love the texture they used to make it look like fur, and we can see his tattered pants from where his tail is poking through. They perfectly captured the shape and design of Goku's hair, and the sculpt came out great. They also nailed the design of his facial features, but I would say his likeness is only about 90 to 95% accurate. I'm not sure what it is, but something definitely looks a little off. I think it's either his mouth or the shape of his head. Goku's face is very round in Dragon Ball, so I think it might be slightly elongated on the statue. Or the mouth could be the issue. Since they didn't give him any teeth, and his mouth is very small, it looks a little bit off. He is sometimes drawn without his teeth being visible, but typically in those scenes his mouth would be a lot larger, similar to how they sculpted Krillin's. I wouldn't say Goku looks bad by any means, but his likeness just isn't 100% there. Overall, both these statues came out great and they pair really nicely together. I'm excited to add more Dragon Ball statues to my collection, and I highly recommend picking them up. Alright, and now for the size of the statues. Krillin's leaning forward, so he stands just under 4.5 inches, or 11 centimeters. Goku stands at around 6 inches, or just over 15 centimeters. For size comparison, here they are next to a Funko Pop, and here they are next to a Funko Out of Box. Here they are next to the GX Materia Son Goku 2, as well as the Snap Collection launch. Here they are next to the Masterlise Kid Gohan. And here they are next to the Grandista Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. And lastly, here they are next to the Masterlise Trunks. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, and let me know down in the comments if you watched Dragon Ball before you watched Dragon Ball Z. And since you're still here, go and check out one of the 2 videos popping up on the screen now. The one on the left is a video that YouTube's recommending just for you, and the one on the right is a video that I recommended. And until next time, God bless.